Hi folks, welcome to Tidus episode 39. We are back in Things Betwixt. We found the last sconce that we missed in our original walkthrough of this in the last episode. So we're just going to make a quick run over, light that sconce, and take out the invader. We have a great episode planned here today, so I'm really excited. Light the sconce. This should bring the invader in. Are you kidding me? I'm not going to die in this tutorial area. Even at soul level 91, this is still Dark Souls and you can die very easily here. Let's get a good parry off on this guy. This guy isn't all that difficult. Are you kidding me? We lit all of those sconces, and we're gonna miss out on our reward here. He drops a petrified. I'm gonna rage out. He drops a petrified something, which isn't even that great of a reward, but I think we're gonna miss out on it here. Let's quit and reload, see if we can get this item to come back here. Nope. We lost that item forever. Okay. Alright, we're gonna move forward from here. It's only gonna get better. Let's keep on going. We're going to head over to the Iron Keep. We have completed the first area. We even did some of the area after the Smelter Demon. We completed Belfry Soul. So, just like we did before, we're going to take this guy out, and then we're going to lure the two Unlocked Knights over so that old ironclad enemy does not put a hole in the floor. In the original version, once the old ironclad enemy put a hole in the floor, that hole is there forever. Well, for that thing. But in the Scholar of the First Sin update, you can reload the bonfire and it'll bring the floor back. So it's not as big of a deal. Tidus has strategically planned a way that you want to tackle this area. This is the easiest way. We're not going to touch that lever yet. We're going to clear out all the enemies first. But there's a crystal lizard we want to get, so we're going to roll through the pots to put our fire resistance up temporarily. And we're going to go take out this archer. This archer will shoot arrows at you the whole time. We won't take him out anyway. Let's get the... Oh. No! So, I'm not the brightest here. You know, if you're slammed into the wall and you missed the lizard, you want to back up and take a second swing. We did not do that, and that's why we missed the lizard. Not a big deal. We'll come back here again and we'll get a second chance to take out that crystal lizard. For now, we're going to take out the enemies in this area. There's an Alon captain shooting great arrows at us, so we want to be careful not to draw his attention. There's also an Alon captain above us shooting great arrows, so as long as we don't pull that platform down, he's not going to have his sights on us. Let's take out this old ironclad enemy over here. And now we can focus our attention on this Alon captain. Where did he come from? We're gonna snipe this guy, and hopefully he's gonna come around, run right through the fire and die. Yep, perfect. This fog door here, we're going to end up on the other side of the fog door later on in the episode, so we don't need to go through it at this point. Cleared out all the enemies down below, so we're going to pull the lever to drop down the Alon captain up above. We're going to come back for the items in the lava later on. Not an Alon captain, it's just a normal Alon knight. He gave us a great arrow. We're going to tiptoe away around the fire here and climb up the ladder. There's a long night up here, but we're also going to get invaded by Oliver the Collector. Oliver the Collector has a bunch of different weapons that he can switch to. He has the Puzzling Stone Sword, Just a Great Sword, the Smelter Hammer, the Bone Fist, and the Santir Spear. All of those weapons he can switch between. He has very high poise, so it's going to be difficult to stagger him. My guess is he's not going to like the Great Club, but we want to try and see, what kind of weapons he can use. We want to see if we can switch him out so we can see, just the assortment of weapons that he has. There's his fist weapon. Got a nice parry out of this long hair. He has a chance of dropping the Minotaur helmet. The Minotaur helmet has the highest poise of all headpieces in the game. It reminds me a little bit of the boar helmet from Dark Souls 1, but it looks more like a cow than a boar. This area here, very dangerous. There's a pit that you can easily fall down into. Leave a lot of that, which is great areas. You don't want to get staggered and pushed off the edge, so you want to take out each of these Alon captains one at a time, and then we'll go grab the chest, and we'll drop on down. We got the Black Knight Greatsword in the last episode. We got the Black Knight Great Axe in this episode. There's an item down below. Don't want to forget it. Cracked red eye orb and a torch. Now this next part makes me laugh so hard. There's two Alon Knights here. We're going to take those guys out. But you'll see down below there is a cup of lava, so to speak, and it's just, got lava inside of it. So many times I'm like, oh, there's an item right there in that lava. I'm going to drop into the lava and pick up the item. Do not drop into the lava. You will die. Instant death. Okay, drop onto the edge of the cup there and pick up the Covetous Gold Serpent Ring. You can easily skip the item because we've already picked up the Covetous Gold Serpent Ring +1 from Magdalene, so we're not going to use that item at all. Don't drop into the lava inside the cup. This right here, this is where the fog door is in the Iron Keep from before. We don't need to go through the fog door. We're just going to continue on. There's a couple ironclad enemies in a very narrow passage here. We're going to pull this trap, and we're going to lure that old ironclad enemy over to this trap and let it fall on it. Just shield up and then swing it a couple times, and then he got stuck on the bed. Our Great Club is so powerful that we'll just smash it. We are almost to the end of this area here. The boss is straight ahead. But first, we're going to go to the top of the bowl and turn off the fire. You look out of the eyes, you can see the first part of the Iron Keep area where we talk to Magdalene. We're going to warp over to Forest of the Fallen Giants. We picked up the Iron Key at the beginning of the Iron Keep, and we're going to use that to open the door right by the last giant and grab all the items in there. There's a Flame Quartz ring +1 that's going to help us to pick up the items in the lava. On top of that, there's an item that will allow us to access the Brume Tower DLC. Got a nice parry off on the Hollow Royal Soldier there, and he left us a life gem as a reward. Oh, this one is smacking us forever. Temporarily forgot where I was supposed to go. Let's go down the lift, back towards the boss. And we'll say hi to the old ironclad enemy as he goes up the lift. Flame salamanders in this area are very tricky. You can look down from above and use a bow and snipe them. You can also open this door and snipe them here as well. I always like to snipe them here. Just lure them over to the door and use your bow and take them out. They shoot 3 fireballs at you. Just dodge the 3 fireballs and then continue shooting them with your bow. Since Tidus has magic, we're going to use our magic here. Highly recommend farming the flame salamanders. They have some great drops. They can drop the cracked red eye orb, fireball, fire orb, and great fireball. So if you have a pyromancy build, you definitely want to farm these guys. There's another flame lizard in this area. Let's take the second one out. This flame lizard is the one that is shooting the fireballs and forcing the fallen giant area at you. When you go to pick up the flame short sword, these enemies are so tricky. You always want to be moving. You always want to be moving to their backside. They are least dangerous and close to their backside. You always know that they're going to attack you, so keep moving. Stay on your toes. There are 2 more flame lizards up above, one straight ahead. I thought that we could go up and beat them on the side. No, we cannot. We're just going to have to use our sorceries. Once you defeat all of the flame salamanders in the area, the fire pillars will go away. However, flame lizards respawn up to 12 times. You left us a cracked red eye orb. Hide behind the lip of the cave to protect yourselves from those 3 fireballs. Got him. We're going to pick up our Hawkeye ring. Got our Flame Quartz ring +1. We are preparing to go back to Iron Keep and get all the items in the lava. So we need one more item. We want to talk to Rosabeth and pick up Flash Sweat. So let's head back to Majula. We have 39,000 souls, so let's spend our souls and buy Flash Sweat. So Tidus is trying to figure out what stats to level up. He wants to stop at soul level 150. We're not sure if we want to stop at 40 intelligence, which gets us the soul spear, or if we want to stop at 32 intelligence, which gets us the homing crystal soul mass, and it also gets us the crystal magic weapon, which is 28 intelligence. If we stop at 32 or 33 intelligence, we can put some extra points into adaptability. So we'll have higher attunement and higher adaptability, which means 110 agility versus 105 agility. So if we go for the Crystal Soul Spear, we'll have 105 agility. If we go for just the Holy Crystal Soul Mass, we'll have 110 agility. Not sure what to do there. Is the Soul Spear worth it or not? I mean, it's a very good spell. You just get very limited spell uses on it. It's something to think about.
Once Master Carillion spoke excitedly of this land. He made talk of the remnants
Rosabeth
of
looks
some
pretty good in
great
the dress
power
that we donated to
and the
her.
deep abyss that surrounds
We need
it.
a good headpiece for her. I'm not sure what we'll do.
I tried to ask more, but he didn't seem to hear. Oh, I'll never be good enough, will I? It was a perilous trek across the mountains. I faced the most frightful things.
She's talking about Carillion as her master.
The number of times I nearly died.
Carillion's real close to her, right over to
I
the
finally
right.
tracked down my teacher, but I've decided to keep wait.
Bearer of the curse. Seek souls. Larger, more powerful souls. Seek the king. That is the only way. Lest this land swallow you whole.
This is soul level 92. We want another attunement slot, so we're gonna keep pushing our points to attunement. On top of that, that allows us to have faster casting speed. Thank you for watching, folks. We'll see you in the next episode.